If you or your educational institution are at a point where you're ready to make policies about AI, I have one crucial piece of advice for you before you cement anything in stone. Avoid complexity or causing a panic by creating a new sweeping AI rule that you need to roll out. Instead, look at your existing plagiarism and technology use policies and see if you even need to change the wording in order to make sure that they include AI. If your school or educational institution has been spending time thinking about digital technologies over the last 20 years, you might not need to change a single word. The ideas of plagiarism and using technology correctly have been around since we were writing on stone tablets. It's just easier for students to make missteps today with the technology that they have access to. So it's upon us as educators to communicate even more clearly about what plagiarism is and what does acceptable use of technology look like in our institutions. And remember, schools have been helping students navigate technology for a long time now. Your school probably already has the procedures and policies in place that it needs to deal with adapting to AI. Why? Because AI literacy is an extension of digital literacy, which is an extension of literacy, and we have been thinking about this as educators for hundreds of years. So my advice boils down to rely on the procedures and policies that you already have in place so that you can build off of the ecosystem you already have and not cause a panic. If you want to offer further clarity to your teaching staff or your students, I encourage that you do so with guidelines instead of a bunch of sweeping rules and policies. Why guidelines? They allow space for creativity and make sure that every problem doesn't immediately get elevated to the highest person in the building or the tech department. Let the teacher creativity flow, let them experiment, and you'll be delighted with the interesting things that teachers come up with and how they train themselves on this technology. My final message, AI is here to stay and our policies need to reflect that. So use what you already have at your disposal and don't feel that you need to react or throw the baby out with the bathwater. Start today by reviewing your existing policies and having open conversations with both your students and your staff about AI and its role in your educational institution.